guys.
Hello.
Happy New Month. I don't know if I've wished you guys Happy New Month. Happy New Month. Happy Sunday from this part of the country, from this part of the world, Africa, Nigeria. Today, I'm with my daughter. We want to talk about something very important. You can see from the topic mentor and mentorship. I trust you guys are going to enjoy this video. Well, it's something that I know that a lot of people have actually missed in their lives growing up because mentoring, mentorship, mentor is something that we take for granted. But the truth is that you cannot ascribe to a life, you cannot climb a life of success without a mentor. First of all, baby girl, who is a mentor?
Okay. A mentor is someone
Okay.
who you who you acknowledge and who you imitate their lifestyle. Like it's someone that if you're seeing the person every day, you want to be like the person. So you have to imitate the person. The person can be close, the person can be far. But all your focus is in what the person achieved is what you want to achieve.
Wow. So basically, the person is like your role, your
Your
model, a
model.
teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. So mentorship is one area that a lot of people feel they can do life without having a mentor. Every popular person I ever knew, every successful person I ever knew had a mentor. Let's start from the popular Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. His mentor was Steve Jobs, the man that owns iPhone, Apple phone is late. Everybody, even in the Bible, Paul says, "Follow me as I follow Christ." There is always somebody you have to imitate because you know why I don't even know it all. So we
Nobody
can
knows
say
it all.
exactly. So we can say that the mentor is like a teacher, somebody that is there to teach you and to guide you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe girl, do you have a mentor?
Mentor, yes. Like in everybody's life, in every area and aspect of your life, you
Okay,
always have a mentor focusing on that aspect.
okay. Like, let me clarify what she's saying. You must have, for anything you want to aspire or be in life, you must have somebody you're looking up to
Yeah.
to be like that person. If you want to be a doctor, I noticed that most people that even talk about mentor talks about it in the area of entertainment. You don't see it more in education, maybe in professional fields like that. I've seen students, I've seen people that say they want to be doctors. Who is your mentor? The only person they can easily talk about is their dad. And this person wants to be a nephrologist, for example. That's somebody that works on kidney. But your mentor is a neurologist. That's somebody that works on the brain. So how does it go? So mentorship has to do with that same line of thing you want to do. That is what mentor is. And as a young person growing up, that's why I brought my child today here, a teen for that matter. It's very important for you to have a mentor. There is nothing you want to do that somebody has not done before. So, what do you advise people, young teenagers like you, that they are growing up, they just came to life, they came up and then they feel that okay, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a dancer, I want to be anything, and they just feel like what people are old school. And what do they even know self? Their time has passed. So, so that's how you guys think. So, how do
Okay.
what do you talk? What do you
That's
tell
how
them?
some of them think, not everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So like my advice for
um,
teenagers and younger people growing up is that they should have a mentor in their life. It's not about oh they are old.
yeah.
There's like proverb or an adage that says if you want good advice, meet an old person.
Yeah.
So you know it's what somebody have gone through. It may look as if you go through that thing, you're not going to come out of that thing. But there's always somebody that has gone through that thing or that process or gone through that season,
Mm.
that went through it and came out successful. So you need somebody to be like to tell you that yes, I've gone through it and I've passed it. For you it will be difficult, but without that person acknowledgement and advice, you will not be able to go through it. So you have to be like you have to have somebody that will be always be keeping you on fire, because you think that something that one person cannot do, two person can do it. So if
Exactly.
there's somebody putting fire in you, always telling you go ahead, continue, believe me, you go through it. That's why a mentor is very important. Even though the person may be far, then if the person is far, then you have to get some words or a voice message, listen to it over and over again. Like our pastor, when he was going through, um our pastor, his name is our resident pastor of Gateway International Church, Calabar. His name is Pastor Humbulo Bina. He said that when he went to meet our lead pastor George Izinwa in Port Harcourt, so he was going through some challenges. So since our lead pastor has gone through that part of life, he went to him and he recorded what he was saying. The man was like, "I bless you, you're going to pass through this." So he kept on listening, even though the man is fine, he kept on listening to the voice record over and over again, and he went through that very successful. So
Wow.
without him, like having someone to put fire in him, and without him having something, what you listen to really matters. So it's better for you to be listening to what will keep the fire in you than for you to be listening to disappointers that will be like, no, it cannot work. Oh, me, I don't see this thing. It's better to look for someone that is successful in that area and let the person be putting fire in you.
Wow. I like what you said. You said pass through. It means it's not something that has come to stay.
Yes.
You look for somebody that has gone through, passed through that process, and the person should walk you through. The person should be able to maybe counseling you, guiding you, and directing you. So one of the reasons what she said trying to go through, not just in your profession, it can be anything in life, for example, maybe relationship, maybe your academics, whatever it is, somebody has gone through. You're not the first person to go to secondary school. Crying out loud, you're not the first. So what is that challenge? Your failures, your grades are not coming up, or it's so difficult to go through that marriage. There are people that have gone through marital challenges, they've even had divorce and they still came back. You go look for their books. Importantly, like she said, you must not always have that one-on-one attention with your mentor. I've heard Bishop Oyedepo say something, say that he has never seen Kenneth Hagin. I think he only sat in his meeting. But this one-on-one relationship was not there, but he contacted the anointing through the book. You need to have a level of faith for you to understand what I'm talking about here now. He contacted that anointing because he craved for it, he wanted it. So while reading his books, you can have romance with books. I keep saying using that word. You can romance your book. It's not romance as Valentine is coming now. Get the right thing and romance, understand? And that was how the man's anointing, he knew that he handed over the baton to him. That is what mentorship is all about. You need a mentor in life. You're not the only one that wants to go through that process. You're not the first. You can never be the last. So why do you want to make all the mistakes? That's another thing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mistakes in life. Some mistakes in life cannot be corrected.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Mistakes,
some mistakes, not all.
some mistakes. Mistakes like
Yes. Okay. That mistakes that can be corrected is like, for example, you want to go out to church maybe, and you wore socks. One is red, one is blue.
okay.
And you went out to the road, you be like, one leg is blue, one leg is red. So
Yeah.
you can go back and change it. But in life, serious life, in reality, there are some mistakes you cannot recover. Like the mistake of
Getting pregnant.
yes.
You will just
Yes.
even
There's nothing you can do. Even though you remove the baby, the memory will always be in your head.
and haunt you.
And it will always haunt you. Then even though it's private, that you did it alone, nobody was there, your parent does not know,
Yeah.
it will still haunt you and it will affect your future. So there are mistakes that you need, if at all you have a mentor that
Yeah.
will be like, don't do this, or if you do this, this is what will come out for you.
Okay.
The person may not have the end pay, but there's always somebody that have gone through that and the person is traumatized.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's always somebody, even though you don't know the person, you too don't go through it.
Okay.
Avoid it.
Okay. You see that there are mistakes that can dent your life. Imagine a teenager getting pregnant. Imagine you getting pregnant for a man you don't want to be with. The point is that you've already committed the first thing. So to commit the second thing is even worse. So why would you commit it? Just it's a very costly mistake. But if you see someone that have gone through some things in life and is telling you, see, as a teenager, as a young person, if you know you don't want to get along with this person, don't go through this far. That is the more reason why you have to sit down and listen. Sit down and follow them.
Listen.
Because see, mistakes, see, why would you want to live a life of regret for crying out loud? So all your life you just be regretting. Is that memories cannot be wiped away. You might not forget it, but all the time you're like, God, why did I do this to myself? So one thing you have to know is that to avoid some mistakes, costly mistakes in life, the mentor is by force. Like I'm using the word by force because we need to go through their books, go through their life lessons. Thank God for social media right now. Follow people, not people that are doing content basically. They're people that talk things that are real, like and then they will encourage you, they will give you the right counsel and advice on how to go about it. If peradventure you've made the mistake, why make more mistakes when you have a mentor, when you can get a mentor for yourself? In every area of your life you want to get better, please go and get a mentor. Go and get a mentor. There is no need of falling over and over, making 1 million mistakes. The mistake can be like 10, isn't it, baby girl?
It is.
10 mistakes instead of making 1 million mistakes, because somebody is there to hold your hand and help you walk through it.
Nobody is above mistake. You surely make mistake even when there is mentor. You can make mistake, but you since you have somebody that is always be able will always be there to bring you back
Yeah.
and be able to revive your mind. That instead of it to make the 1 million mistake, it may be 10. So
Yes.
a mentor is good. So get a mentor, please.
And then another thing about
A good mentor.
a good one at that. Another thing about mentorship, sorry, baby, is the fact that a mentor is somebody that you have to follow all through. You don't have to follow and stop until you get what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You just have to keep at that person. And then the person is a
Even
human being, oh, he has mistakes, he has flaws. For example, let's say your mentor is a divorcee. If that's not your business, and maybe he's a good medical doctor, for example, let's assume that way. You don't have to go and be looking at his personal life because he had a divorce and you not follow what you're following. Say, who is it to advise you? Not at all. He's made that mistake in his life, or something had happened, or the wife decided to move on. That is none of your business. So don't go and start questioning his mistakes, questioning his flaws and other things. In that area you're seeking for perfection, in that area you want to be better, try and just be a good student in that area. Live his private life. It is basically none of your business. I think so, right?
yeah.
It's basically none of your business. You just have to focus on the area you think you need, the area you think you want to improve. That is where we are focusing on. We focus on that area to get better, to know what's next to do, right? So the next one is, I have it all written down here. Um, you also gain insights and perspective when you're following a mentor. There are lots of things you don't know when you're following a mentor. But when you have somebody that is there to guide you, it will make it very easy. Just notice that, oh, I would have, you just your eyes will just open to the reality of a lot of things you don't even know can be done this way. Understand? Just like starting content creation. Let me use content creation now. It was so new to me. I didn't know a lot of things, but I had to, because I didn't have any content creator around me. First of all, I realized that content creation, as the name implies, is basically content. Anything somebody records or comes out to say, the person has premeditated, has thought about it, has planned it before coming out. So I needed to understand that fact. And sometimes people find it so difficult to, like, oh, look at what you're posting is an image of yourself. It's not really like that. Sometimes the person you see on camera might be totally different from the person you see in real life. The people that talk about their life are totally different because I'm just there to present a particular area and go. And let me remind us people that like to judge people on social media. Everybody shows you the part of their life they want you to see. The moment Okay, why are they not showing you their toilet? Just want to see that part of their life. That's why they show it to you, right?
Yeah.
So it is very important to know that a mentor is very important.
Very
Don't run your, especially younger ones, teenagers. I'm begging you. Don't think you know it all. Don't discard your parents. Don't discard people that are old. Feel that, oh, what is the point? What do I need mentor for? They are beg. What do they know? And then a mentor should have results. Let me bring in that one. So people will tell me their mentor is their parents. And I was like, do you really like your parents' life? Their financial life? I'm coming to that aspect because I will tell you when my mom is my mentor and when she's not. Do you like your parents' financial life? Do you like their life? Do you like their spiritual life? Do you like their social life? So it is, and maybe their career life. It is all these things you have to look at to be able to know that, okay, this person is a mentor, this person is not a mentor, or is worth following. For example, I don't like my mom financial life. It's not because it's her fault anyway, but it's based on what and how far she knew. But I love her spiritual life and her family life. So she's my mentor in that area. Family life, there are things she came up with. You must not leave the house unless you pray. Spiritual life, she's very gorgeous and she's very on fire for God. Her spiritual life is a flame, like the fire is hot. Or financially, I want to be like Elon Musk.
Oh, dream big.
He said I
Dream
should do
big,
what?
oh, dream big.
I like that. I want
Yeah.
the richest man. And you know what? Okay, like one of the things I learned about in financial is that if you're in a place, if you stay with somebody for 5 minutes, their talk will tell you the direction that they're going. And you know if you're going to stay there or if you're going to leave. That is also very important. You don't waste your time. Don't pity people to be their mentor, not at all. You know, it can be somebody's mentor, but somebody can be okay, can be somebody can be mentoring you, without the person that he's mentoring. Just read the person's book or just a lot of people I follow on social media. For example, on YouTube here, Vibe with Sonia. Sincerely, that woman has helped me grow my YouTube to 1,000 subscriber, following her strategy that she told us. That's I follow her. There's no video of her that I don't watch. Understand? She's doing a different niche, which is YouTube growth and making money. But I've learned a lot. She's my mentor when it comes to growing my YouTube. So let me pause and ask baby girl, who is your mentor? Let's start spiritually. Who is your mentor?
Spiritually. Spiritually, for me, my mentor is Pastor George Izunwa.
Are you
Like
serious?
his words, his life, even though I don't know his personal life, but
Okay.
what he teaches us, we know that he goes by the word, he goes by the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
So I know that he's my mentor in that one. And what he preaches on Sunday, and even like he teaches that life, and he have taught me things that you have to, things that I know that I used to do before, that I don't even know, I don't even have passion, I'm just doing it for doing sake, but now I do them with passion and have benefits with it. So he's teaching me a lot.
Spiritually, then socially, who do you like? Social media,
Socially,
entertainment, life. As a teenager,
in
you must have
music,
somebody. Music. Who is the person? Who is that artist?
in music, my my mentor is Judy Kale.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And ironically, I don't even like the woman.
Jesus.
I don't like her because of her glasses.
Ah,
Jesus. No, I'm always very funny. She
Judy
wears
K.
different. Are you serious?
Yes.
Can you sing any of her songs? Because you say she's your
Ah,
mentor. Let's start that way. You're going to tell
true.
me, you sing one of her songs, and then we'll go back to your spiritual mentor. You tell me things you've
No, I
learned
don't
from.
want to sing. I don't want to sing.
Why? State the case song for me. If you say it's your mentor, you need to know
No, I don't want to sing.
why. Are you sure she's your mentor?
Yes.
Is it like,
Like
because
not in her
do you know anything
her
about her if
songs,
not music? Okay, talk to me. Talk
like the
now.
way she sings. That's just what I follow. I don't really care. Not as if I don't care. I don't really look into her songs, but the way she sings, yes, the things inside the song. Apart from listening to a song, you have to score a song. Oh. You want to scoring song is different from listening to a song.
I know.
So the things that are inside the song, that's what I focus on than the lyrics of the song. how they sang
Do you
it.
know any of it? She's not your mentor.
Wait,
She is not
wait,
your
wait. One of the
mentor.
things that
She's not your
she
okay.
wait now.
All
Okay,
right.
she has like her preaching, the way she preach. I plan to preach like that. She really screams, and also this other woman, Mrs. Revelation.
I don't even know that one.
They sang in a way come out within it. So that the one that sang down. It's that Mrs. Revelation. Wow, they are the ones.
Okay. So aside that, music artist, music mate again. Can you talk to me about it? Because this one I talked about, I don't want to believe. I don't want to. This is not mentors like somebody you know the person. Like if they ask you something about the person, you can say like Elon Musk. I follow him. He said, okay, look at him. Let me tell you something now again. Elon Musk said about education. You know, somebody that tell people that going to school should not be by force, especially university education. Except you want to study courses at university, if you want to do business administration, for crying out loud, ensure that that lecturer has a business. Ensure that you're going out in the street there to go and get someone that will mentor you, because the man in the streets making those sales is more important than the man teaching you theory in class. Business administration, business management, business whatever. So Elon Musk said something in regarding education. He said for him, university education is basically fun. There are things you can do without a university degree. And for me, it made more sense because I have always been an advocate of that, that going to school should be with reason. And if your purpose is found in the school, if it's not in the university, I bet to be corrected. Why are you there? If you want to be a footballer, what are you going to university to do? Please, you should answer this question. If you want to be a basketballer, going to athletics, what are you going to do in university? Just have to, parents have to understand this fact and allow their children to do their papers. Not, okay, what I hear people say that, okay, go to university first, get that degree, at least for degree's sake. I'm like, oh my God, for degree's sake. It doesn't make sense. There are, if Osime found himself in university, I'm sure he would have lost his purpose. Or he followed after his passion, but that's not our talk for today. Another thing Elon Musk said is my mentor when it comes to finance is that he said he doesn't waste time with people. Once he stays with you, 5 minutes talk or even 2 minutes, he knows where the direction of talk is going and he will walk out or stay back, depending on what it is. So he does not waste time with people. He's always on the move because his time is precious. So I learned to manage time. Another one I learned is from Robert Kiyosaki. These are my mentors. I've never met them. I might not meet them, but I follow them a lot. Robert Kiyosaki said something. He said that school is the only place where they teach you for 50 years theory. And then they will not ask to do practical. When you make that real practical, you now make mistake, they'll flog you on top of it. Why? Please answer me. Why? So I just started thinking, I read this book and my mindset shifted. It's like he said everything in life, virtually everything in life, involves buying and selling. Everything in life. So why do we undermine business and money in school? And at the end of the day, we see when we find out a lot of things. So it changed my mindset about money, about finance. So these are my mentors when it comes to finance, money, and success. Because I have seen proofs. So give me your mentor spiritually. Let's start with George Ezenwa. Tell me one or two
George
things he
is
has
one.
said spiritually.
Okay.
Okay. What did you say?
There are many things you have said. I don't know.
You start just maybe 2 or 3 things he has said right now.
Okay, one of the things that he said,
Okay.
that the only answer to failure is results, and I believe in
Hey.
that word because I've made a mistake in my life before that I was like nobody was going to believe me again, nobody was going to talk to me again in
Why?
the
Nobody was going to talk to you again.
yes, like nobody was going to relate well with me again because of that mistake. But I have put in effort and like I know I refuse to talk again. Not as if I refuse talking with them, but like I started giving them proofs. They now knew that truly she has changed.
Okay.
So that's one of the effect of his words
Okay.
in my life.
Like me, another effect of Robert Kiyosaki's word is that it made me to stop doing 9 to 5, because he said 9 to 5 is like you're doing a rat race. You're running in a cycle. 9 to 5 is when you do all these jobs. And at the end of the day, you are paying using your time to pay for another person's dreams. Like the thing, it's so big. It takes, in short, like the Bible says in Corinthians, our minds have been blinded. Second Corinthians 4:4, First Corinthians 4:4. Sometimes our minds have been blinded. But that word open, the God of this world have blinded people's eyes to do 9 to 5. That's how it's saying. Not everybody's special for 9 to 5. And if you know you have a purpose to mentor people, you don't have to do 9 to 5. So when he said that, I became cautious. I became my eye opened to the reality of the fact that I am basically wasting my time. And at the end of the day, he said another thing. He said, "This is a job you cannot transfer to your children." So the word, I literally jumped out of 9 to 5. I said, whatever it is, let me start seeing it now. I don't think it's late. So what am I saying in essence? Your mentor is somebody that, as you're learning from the person, as you're listening to the person, you're also learning, and you're going to act according to what you're learning. So I've acted on that word. I left 9 to 5. It's not for everybody. Like it took me decades, but I read that book like, let's say, a year or 2 years before now, and I was like, it just kept disturbing me till I had to jump out of that. I used the word jump out because I said, no, I'm wasting my time. And let me tell us a little story here. The person that owns the school is not as educated as all of us working in that school, because he has the wisdom and we have the knowledge. I think most what happens to most people that do 9 to 5 is because they are most times they are afraid, that they will go home without a paycheck. But if you're doing business, you have money monthly. Sorry, daily. How comes you spend daily and you earn monthly? Please, you should explain that into me. Those are the things. Like if you read Robert Kiyosaki's book, you would, like, your mindset will shift. I'm telling you. Go and get that book, reach that, for that, all his books, because he's talking about wealth, cash flow, and all of those things. You can't have a cash flow if you're doing 9 to 5, unless you're still. I always say something. The poorest people to relate with are teachers. People that are doing jobs, forget people that are still do. They are very poor. Let's not even go there. Let's not just go there, beg. So now, what is your part to play? Let's talk about the part you have to play as a good student. That's a person that is listening to be mentored is called a mentee. What is your part as a good student now?
Okay, your part is, as a good student, as a mentee, first thing you have to do is that you should listen. Always listen.
Yeah.
Even though the what your mentor tells you may not work out that way, just do it at first.
Okay.
And number two, when you get there, don't forget your mentor.
Yeah.
Because even in life, even though you pass somebody in life, as far as the person was there once in your life, to what you don't know that what the person was stopping you from. When you jam it, you know that really this person was standing in for you. Like, for example, in ministry, if like assistant, there are some lead pastors that don't want their assistant pastors to go. Why? They'll say that their assistant show that, but they don't know where that assistant pastor reaches, where the person is. That will mention his mentor's name, and you'll be part of it. So it's like, maybe you don't want the person to
Hey,
grow.
don't you think that sometimes people are becoming afraid, because sometimes after you have helped somebody to climb the ladder, like you keep your shoulder for the person to climb and get up, some people will now bite the finger, and they will not even remember you. They will just walk away. So let me share a story.
That's not part of your problem, because you have done your own part. So it's less for the person and God if the person does not
Because sometimes
remember
people are,
you. That's why people don't even allow some people to grow higher than them.
yes, they will keep you. Okay, let me tell you what somebody told me. That was one of, like, I won't mention this on the person thing, but that was my pastor's wife. He said that where she was working, that the man said they're paying more money, that you work in this place for as long as you want, and then you dropping 500 naira, they will save it for you as your pension, so that after 30 something years, you can come and collect the 500 naira every month. I said, what kind of impoverished mindset is this. She said she left the place. I said, that good for you. How can you be if you're selling pure water in the street, you make more money than that? But I said, do you see what it is now? The man used that method now. So people will think the money is big, oh, they cannot save it. To now stay in that place for years. But that idea that most people don't want other people to be more than them, that's why they will use words, they will use actions, and some will not show you. And that thing is that they will not show you all they know so that you will not pass them.
Yeah.
But let's God opens your eyes by revelation to know, okay, do like this. If not, people have had experiences, but this one is not part of last week while I was at work. The girl was desperate to call her parents, and she didn't have airtime. She now said, please, can I use your airtime? She used my airtime like how many for the parents. At the end of the day, because I was busy with my phone, I had to send her airtime. Gave her airtime to do police. You know what happened at the end of the day? Just need and give me the phone. Need and give me the phone. I still send her airtime. I didn't hear thank you. And I'm like, see, sometimes being nice can be taken for stupidity.
Yeah.
I just told myself, I said, and then that same week, another person walked up to me and said, Ma, I'm not happy. I think you should, I want you to give me 500 naira to go and make photocopy. I'm like, I've not made much sales, and I don't have. The person just packed his things and now went, say that he only came out to 200. This person talking to me is a chief medical doctor. But I don't know what he did. And I remember that girl's experience. And I was like, this man, as good as you are, I don't know if you have it or not, but I said, thank God I didn't even give the money. Because at this same week, I'm telling you, I gave someone.
Yeah.
We did not plan it together, right? So why would you just come up to me and tell you to give me money? I said, that man went, guess what? He went and photocopy that. And I forgot to ask him because I know that these days everybody have apps on their phone where you can transfer money to the person. But he kept to be saying, and as he was talking, he was telling me that 500 naira is not too much for me to give out. I don't think I have not made much
It's
sales.
not about honesty, it's about wisdom.
So I was like, and yeah, and I was like, in my mind, I said, thank God I didn't even give you money because the experiences I have had, like a parents have helped to train the child, mentor the child to be sincere. I'm telling you reasons why people sometimes do not want to even do mentoring again. These two child, this child, the mother saw me this way because the business, what's it called, business partnership ended. At least I know that everybody have a place in your life, and everybody must not stay to the end in your life. So sometimes people's time in your life is over. That's why the relationship ends. I've understood that over time. Everybody must not be your friend. At times they came in at like Haman, Mordecai told Esther, do you know if it was for a time like this that you brought to this palace? So it might be for that time that I was brought to the child's life. Now child, the business deal was over. The mother, when she saw me who see this day, she couldn't even greet me. I was trying to decide she was. When somebody gives you a cold shoulder, let me tell you what I did. I'm not lying. From the father's number to the child's number, I deleted everything and every contact because I told myself the contract has ended because you guys don't understand that it has ended. But you're already trying to pick up a fight with me, like this kind of cold silence fight. So I just told myself there's no need. There's nothing I'm holding you. I've cleared what it is from my head. And people don't even want to. The child will see me so bad. The child will walk like this, walk past me, not even with money. Like you, if there's anything I know, I'm just telling you why people will not want people to rest. If there's anything I discover about teenagers, he's the first child I will talk to. I want him to follow in my footsteps because I know that the child, he even says, you're my mentor artist. So there are times mentor and mentee can fall out, understand?
Yeah.
But I think one of the things we have to do is that we have to know that there is a time. Everybody have a time frame. You don't have to
Permanent.
Yes, and you don't have to fight your mentor because at some point in time that person was nice to you. It's only when the mentor is trying to bully you emotionally, psychologically, or even sexually, right?
Yeah.
Else, one has to be very careful, one has to be very grateful too, because somebody has been there to hold your hand and walk you through life, a particular life experience. So these are just stories. I learned not to be nice to people. And basically, these people were strangers, except for the one I mentioned. That was one of my students, family were close and other things. But these other ones, I gave money, I gave phone to make call, I sent, gave recharge card. At least I thought even if you're stranded, okay, it's not bad to help people. But you think I'll do that next time? Ma, please, can I use your phone to make call? Sorry, I don't have it. I have not hurt you, at least I don't have. But it has taught me a lesson. I'm like, no, 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 be nice. So another one even walked up to me and was like, Mama, my father said he will send 5,000 naira to me on Friday. Can you give me the money? My spirit told me I should tell her, see that lecturer, let's go together there. I will talk to the man for you. I said, don't try that kind of thing because that child can collect that money from me. She will never come. The one I gave, be careful, baby. The one I gave a little money. I've not seen her till today. Of course, she can follow. She can see me and pass, and I will not. So, and when some pastors don't want other people to rise, it's based on experience. They will feel like,
Yeah.
let go, open your eye too. One thing I know is that somebody told me that they said, no rich successful like Elon Musk man tell you everything is doing. Can never tell you
Yeah. That's true.
because you have competition, and then sometimes people are so ungrateful. So sometimes it's better to even say no. I have your. Do you have it? I don't have. Like that
It's
man
not
now.
bad.
That I said the man is a medical doctor. He's supposed to be the one
Mhm.
that will come and give me food if there's anything like that. You're asking me for 500. Say I know you're more than 500 naira. See bad mouth on top of the money that
On
is
top
not
of the
your own.
begging.
Bad mouth on top of begging.
Alright.
Later, you went and photocopied it, and he brought out money. Said that he really had 200 in his pocket. How did you photocopy that one? Thief.
Alright, just leave them alone.
So my dear, so as a good student, you have to be what? Follow the instructions of your mentor.
Mentor.
You have to follow the instruction of verbatim. Even if you want to disagree, don't disagree in a very agreeable way. You can ask
Yeah.
questions politely. That is one of the reasons why we do creative nights. Understand? It's an open platform where you can ask teenage related questions from relationship, sex, holistic questions. Ask it. We are here to answer you. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to be very what's it called, you have to be communicate with your mentor in a very polite way. It's not your age mate. By virtue of experience, it's not your mate. You can even be the same age, but it's not your mate. There are people that are, Elon Musk is in his 40s, I guess, but at least in terms of AI, everybody's buying to his idea.
Mm.
So there are things that you want to talk now. If you're not doing AI, just keep your mouth shut because you don't know it.
You don't
Somebody
know.
else knows that. So you have to just calm down and learn. That's one of the things I will tell young ones. Clip your shoulder. Just calm down. When you want to learn something from somebody, don't feel that you
You
know
know
too
too
much.
much.
Like I used to tell them, if you want to go and learn something from all those people, be careful. Just calm down and go and learn it in a very anything that telling you, just like servant master. Be a good student. Learn it before you go. That is it. Then now let's talk about how to we know that this mentor is a good mentor. One of the things you have to know is that his communication is very clear. He tells you everything. He guides you through the process. He's not going to be mixing words, trying to make you feel. Some people they used to hide some things. They will say it here.
Yeah.
I don't know if do you have that chair in class that will explain something that you never understand.
Very well. We had it.
Jesus.
Almost every school have that one teacher.
The person will explain something.
Like you don't even know the
But
direction it's going. Go up, come down.
those
Let's
teachers
go
that
right.
sometimes is they are not fashion for teaching life, but they are there for the money because if you're passionate
Eh,
about teaching, there's no way you will not know it. Or maybe they are hungry. I
I
don't know.
just hungry.
The
I
person is
teaching
able to
them.
correct you to understand. And another thing is that most mentees can be stubborn, but if you really want to learn,
Yeah.
even if he's going to shout at you,
Yeah,
yes,
just
man.
take it.
Yes, correction is not always sweet. I hope you know.
It's always
It's
sweet
not.
to
Let's start from children of Israel. The correction that God gave them, saying, "Sit in this wilderness, you wander for 40 years." And those of you that doubted, your carcass will fall. So it's those of them that did not doubt from 40 years old or whatever that actually entered. Others, including apart from Joshua and Caleb, everybody, their carcass finished in their wilderness. So that was God correcting them. Oh. So corrections can be very brutal. Let me use that word. Very brutal. Like you will see correction. Oh my God.
I will open by
I say
force.
so sometimes corrections,
Ah,
some corrections, sometimes it's God that corrects, sometimes it's a human being, sometimes your sense will correct by itself. Just like those people that I helped. I can't do that kind of thing again. The, the bad side of being nice is that you have to do it with your sense, like you said, wisdom. And the one as if I say, on top of my, I'm not talking is not too big for you. On top of the money you're asking, you're saying it's not too big for you. I should carry all my profit and give.
hi.
Okay, oh, so the last one is that your mentor is consistent, consistently coming to guide you. You too consistently coming for
So
class.
classes, you don't have to call you. You should be going. You should be desperate.
Abi oh, desperate to learn because you see something, even if it's online. What like you see Bible Sonia. I know she might not know, but she knows she has. I'm telling you, I watched that lady grow her channel from 18,000. I saw it get to 20. Now she's at 68,000. One video went viral. Before you know another one, that was how she. And every day, something I learned from her, she posts video every day, except for the fact that she was sick. Consistent. So on social, on YouTube, basically, she's my mentor. I go there to check up what she's writing, and she's always getting views. But one upon a time, it was not like that. So people say they didn't even believe in her, what she's doing, and all of that. But I said, I watched her from 18,000 grew to 68, going to 70,000 followers in less than 6 months to 1 year. I'm sure she'll get up to 100,000 very soon. But I saw consistency. So what am I saying in essence? Me that is a student and her follower and maybe secret admirer, I follow her videos. I don't do her kind of niche, but I learned something, consistency. It might not be making sense initially, but I'm sure right now she makes sense to a lot of people. I'm very, very sure she makes sense. Because and one thing about consistency is that as you keep doing it, you keep getting there. I remember the first time I started doing live, I've been wondering this camera like this, how like a lot of confusion. But right now, I think I'm better. So that is what consistency does. So that's your mentor has to be consistent. And you too as a mentee has to also be consistent. If you're following the person's video online, remember some of the people you aspire to be like, which are always high at top, you might not see them forever. That's the aspect of mentorship I'm talking about here. So if you're watching their video, go and watch their video, read their books. Don't be saying that somebody is your mentor. You have never read the person's book. Oh my god.
You don't know the person.
I know a lot of them like that. You've never read the person's book. How is the person your mentor? You don't know. Okay, mention one book of this person. You don't know. Mention this. At least I know Elon Musk. I'm talking about this guy because he's very. When we talk about wealth, I like people that have proven their success. Tesla cars, electric cars, AI. You know, people know what that means. He said he sleeps only 3 hours in the night. He doesn't wish anybody to be like him. You know why? Because he's always thinking, what can he do extraordinary to be different in the world? And he's doing that because he's always thinking, he's always thinking. So I like people that stretch their brains. I hope science told us that human brains, most of us are not even exhausted. Like the things inside our brain that we can think is much. That most of us just small scratch and scratch the brain. So if Elon Musk can be doing that, imagine we have people that 10 people that are thinking like Elon Musk. The world would
The
have
world
been.
would have been another
No, I'm
another
telling you. He
place.
said he wants to build a mansion in Mars, one of the planets. That's what he said. So I like people that I like him because he's doing extraordinary things, right? He's doing out of the normal kind of thing. So you have to be consistent in following your mentor. I'm telling you, Bible Sonia. I don't know why I'm shouting her on this. Like Bible Sonia is my mentor on YouTube. I saw consistency and I saw that consistency pays. So if you're going to follow your mentor, most times he's not even sometimes okay, she's not even aware that I'm following her maybe because she has 8,000 people, not 90,000, 69,000 by today. But every day her followers add. What are we talking about here? She's very consistent. There is no day she does not post video. Every day. Sometimes she posts 3 videos in a day. And what I notice is that as she's posting consistently, she's beginning to gather more. Before she used to have like let's say in a day, maybe 1,000 plus views and other things. Now it's getting to 2,004. But not like that. Just keep going on and on. So I learned that one from her. And that is it. I also learned this process now that you can actually pre-record a lot of videos and edit them. I learned that too from her. You don't have to come out every day to do it because I was doing that initially and it was giving me problem. Imagine after a stressful work or business, come and sit down and do video. I learned that you can sit down one day, do 20 videos. I heard it first from her and start editing it. So you see the importance of mentor. And I'm following that path and it has really been helpful to me. Sincerely, she's doing very well on YouTube. It's somebody I would encourage anybody to go and follow. Right. So that is it. Baby, can you have any question to ask? You want to wrap it up here? I know
No,
you are tired.
there's no question.
Are you sure?
No question.
So we've concluded, learn to be humble. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. I'm
Thank
so
you.
grateful. You have to be humble as a mentee. Let me read it out from my book. Qualities of a good mentee. You have to learn to be humble and be practical. You have to show up for your classes. You have to ask questions that will help you. Don't go and be asking about the person's relationship.
Who they-
I mean what? No, now.
beg, oh, leave personal life.
Exactly, personal life.
Leave somebody's
For example,
personal
when
life.
Sonia is doing something about YouTube, so if you want to know updates on YouTube, I go to her. If she's married, she's not married, she has
Why your
children, she's not.
business?
Unless she decides, I keep telling people, I said anything you see online is content. Most times it's content. You know why? People sit down, plan it, and come out. They choose the part of their life they want you to see. So for asking questions that are necessary that will help you grow in that area. Don't go and be asking questions that are not important, that doesn't concern your life, and that will not help you. And the last one, not every not be judgmental of your mentor. Your mentor is a human being and not superhuman. Sometimes your mentor will annoy you. They will
Especially
so
the hot-tempered ones. Ah, Jesus.
they will so
You
annoy
don't,
you.
you don't have any choice. But it's
When I
just
heard somebody say something, say that there was one day she was driving with her mentor and she said something that she didn't like. Mentor just stopped the car, told her to get down and get out. And she did. She told me that this woman told her to. And unfortunately she was not having transport. She trekked from that place. But since tomorrow the girl is still with that woman, since she's my mentor, because the woman has taught her how to be very strong, understand, and all of that. She said, but that woman, she said she stopped, opened the door, told her to get out. Because she said something, because no, sometimes, okay, have you heard Bishop Oyedepo? He said when in their church, that because first of all, he said he named his wife Faith, because that is his name, understand, his area was Faith. So the closest person to his life is his wife, Faith. He named her Faith. So that anytime you call Faith, you understand what you say is within you. And then in his church, if you're in the accounting department, if you say, excuse me, there is no money, you are sacked. Because faith is talking what you want to see.
yeah.
So how can you say there is no money? And he said when you're talking about projects that look humanly impossible and you're there, maybe that's like you said, hot temper people now. You're there. I call it holy anger, especially in that area. You're there to tell him, sir, but you see, sorry, but you see that you know that this thing is not possible for one year. You just tell him, shut up, devil. That's how he's not telling you devil, he's calling the spirit behind you, talking that in devil. Oh, I feel like speaking in tongues now. Because I'm telling you, because you are there to pull down his faith. He told them when he wanted to build his church in one, he said that this church, God told him to build in one. Somebody was like, from all the architectural, this thing, it's not possible. He told him, he said, shut up, devil, and get up. He's talking to the thing inside you, saying that thing.
That is talking.
Yeah, that's why it's something inside saying that thing. So this is where we're going to stop this video. I wanted to get to 15 minutes. But I know my baby is tired, so we just have to pause. Thank you guys. Thank you for the end of this video. I'm so grateful. You guys, please drop a comment and tell us who is your mentor. I have a lot of mentors. Spiritually, Pastor Chris, Bishop Oyedepo. Financially, I have Elon Musk, Robert Kiyosaki. Spiritually, also my mom is part of it. Family wise, I like Funke Felix Adejumo, my mom too. Physically, I think that's all for now. Those are my mentors. I try to limit myself to some kind of things I do and the kind of books I read. It's gonna get the 15 minutes. Let me just count. Okay. Where's the other 15? Drop it. So these are my mentors, right? These are my mentors because these people have actually proven what they say. That is mentor. They have proven what they have said. They are talking about family. They said even the devil knows that she's happily married. Oh man, that Somebody talking about faith, you're seeing faith at work. Somebody's talking about success, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Robert Kiyosaki. You're seeing, he said he doesn't have money in bank. And I learned it. He said his money is in gold, in assets, in real estate. He puts it in fiscal things. He doesn't put money in the bank. And I've learned that from him. That he's a businessman. He said everything in the world involves buying and selling. Think about it. So that is where we're going to stop for this video today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for staying with us.
To the end of the video. Thank you.